Welcome into this presentation of Bourne Braves baseball. Tonight, the Braves defeated the Falmouth Commodores by a final score of 3-2. Right now, I'm joined by the player of the game, Austin Pope. Austin, you went 5 innings, allowed 1 run, 7 strikeouts. What was working so well for you tonight on the mound?
I think the plan from the start was try to extend and try to go like 7-8 innings. So just try to get a lot of ground balls, throw a lot of two-seams to get those ground balls and get in on guys. And then curve was working, so it was just mixing guys up, keeping them off balance.
And then with 7 strikeouts tonight, did you kind of feel like you were getting into a groove?
Yeah, definitely. There was also a lot of ground balls that the infielders did a really good job with, and once you have those guys behind you, it's a great feeling.
What's the mentality like when you're in that groove and you know that you're striking guys out and getting out pretty quickly?
I mean, it's a great feeling just because the competition here is amazing. So, like I've been saying for the last couple of weeks here, there's no gaps in the line. At school, every single guy's good. They're their team, so they're all coming here. So just that mentality of competing every single pitch, and don't make non-competitive pitches. Just basically go out every single guy.
And your past outing, you didn't make it out of the third inning, or you made it out of the third inning, not into the fourth though. Just kind of going 5 and feeling the confidence of tonight make you feel like you could build on this start?
I mean, absolutely. I definitely felt like I could have gone more, but yeah, I think I could definitely build on this and keep working and moving forward.
So Austin Pope, 5 innings, allows just 1 run, 7 strikeouts as the Braves win the game 3-2 over the Falmouth Commodores. More Tomahawk talk on the way. Welcome back into Tomahawk Talk alongside Blaine, McCormick, and Alexander Moore. I'm your host, Rob Werner. Blaine, Braves win tonight 3-2 over the Falmouth Commodores. Austin Pope gave them 5 innings of just 1 run ball. How important was that tonight?
Well, it was very important, and when you have a starter out on the mound that delivers like Pope did, it bodes so much confidence for your offense as well. He had 7 strikeouts on the mound, just was working in a very quick pace, and normally we don't see that quick pace from him. He's usually a slower kind of pitcher, takes his time on the mound, but he was just feeling himself on the mound tonight. And along with those 7 strikeouts, he only allowed 1 walk. That is huge for your starting pitcher to be able to go 5 innings and only allow 1 walk. That just bodes a lot of confidence for the team overall.
And it seemed like his off-speed pitches were really working well tonight. Which ones did you, in particular, think were working well?
Definitely. His off-speed was working very well. His curve was working for him on the outer half of the plate, getting guys to chase. Also, the changeup was really in effect tonight. And it just is so hard when you have a fastball, a really high-velocity fastball pitcher like Pope, and then you jump down to 83 with your changeup or something like that. It can get a lot of guys dipping down.
And then, Alex, you know, there's nights like last night where the Braves put up 7 runs and beat the Orleans Firebirds, but there's nights like tonight when they put up 3 runs. It seems like even if they can't get the hits all at once, they can get them at the right time sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. They're very good at situational hitting. I mean, last night they had 3 sacrifice flies to get a couple runs scored, and then tonight, Brickhouse, I mean, it was in the first inning, but he was the big difference maker. He came up with, what was it, 2 outs? Yeah, 2 outs and a runner on first, and he delivered a shot to the opposite field, nonetheless, for his 20th RBI on the summer season. And another big-time situational hit was Anthony Prado. 7th inning with 2 outs, came up with a runner was on second and 2 outs. RBI single, scored the run, and made it a 3-2 win for the Bourne Braves. So, yeah, the situational hitting was working very well for them. And if you're Coach Harvey Shapiro and the coaching staff, you got to tip your hat out. You tip your hat to them and crack a smile.
So Anthony Prado said that he got a bowl cut before this game, and he said that he might keep it if he had a very good game. He said he wanted a home run. What do you think? Should he keep the cut?
Oh, he has to keep the cut now. I mean, you come up with a really tough inning with 2 outs and a runner on second in the 7th inning, and you had to get the hit. You had to get the run scored, and he did it. And I get, you know, baseball, it's all about superstitions, and if that bowl cut works for him, he's got to keep it.
All right, so Anthony, you have to keep the bowl cut. All right, guys, let's get to player of the games. Blaine, you go first.
Well, I didn't go to beauty school, but apparently the bowl cut does work when you're at the plate. So Anthony Prado is my player of the game. He's taken that leadoff spot very well, and he's been established there in the past couple of ball games. Gets the RBI single, and if he doesn't have that hit, that could be a tied ball game nonetheless.
All right, I'm going to go with Austin Pope. Number 18 for the Braves, the starting pitcher, really provided a great outing after one that he probably wanted to forget. The past outing was against these Falmouth Commodores, and he gave up 4 runs in just 3 innings. I know he wasn't very pleased with that start, but tonight the way he came out through 5 dominant innings, 7 strikeouts, I was very impressed with his outing as he gave the Braves what they needed in a low-scoring win.
Going to go with Spencer Brickhouse. I mean, that was a big-time home run. If he doesn't get that, it's a 2-1 game for Falmouth, and he just keeps extending that RBI streak, and he has been so good for the Bourne Braves. I mean, he leads the Cape League and runs batted in, and he just keeps tacking on more and more. And he was just tremendous tonight. So, Brickhouse for me.
So tonight the Braves get it done. 3-2 they win alongside Blaine McCormick and Alexander Moore. I'm your host, Rob Werner. The Braves are back tomorrow at Dorn Park, and we hope to see you then.